Tape is rolling. What about yours, Les?
Tape is rolling. Getting ready to go live in a few seconds.
I'm quiet on the set.
Not quite yet. Almost. I guess I should make sure trusty trader bot is working. Alrighty. Quiet on the set, boys and girls. Click.
Hi, I'm Dr. Bob. You're watching Laz and Jack.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. And no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Shroud the Avatar. 5 days a week for your viewing and listening pleasure. It is Thursday, Tequila Thursday, or as Jack likes
Torta
to call it,
Thursday.
Torta Thursday.
Torta
Thursday. November 2nd, 2017, here inside Shroud the Avatar. Welcome to today's show, boys and girls. And, of course, if you missed yesterday's show, man, you missed a freaking madhouse. That's all I got to say. It was a wreck. It was a train wreck beyond train wrecks. We had Atos here, and Atos decided he was going to try and crash the server while we were doing lunch with Laz and Jack.
And you know who crashed? I did.
Guy. That's right, that guy.
Something happened that actually killed
Not
my
only did his
video
game
drivers.
crash, his stream crashed at the same time. That's right.
Whatever happened caused my video card to shit itself. And let's just say it's like, why is this going all white? Why is this? It's like, what is going on here?
It wasn't even a blue screen of death. It was just,
No.
Yeah, we should.
Well, at least I didn't get dropped out of Discord, so that's at least a good thing.
Well, you didn't lose your internet connection. Yes, that is a good thing. And, of course, welcome there, Eagle, and Patch Up, welcome. And that's okay, Patch Up. You can actually chime in Twitch there. And, of course, we monitor Twitch around the clock. So if you got a question or something like that, throw it in Twitch. We will see it. And usually we will...
Yeah.
We will
respond
answer or reply to it. Now, I don't know what you were disagreeing about at the time that you were watching. Because I wasn't watching at the time. So, if you've got
no idea
what on,
and no clue which broadcast he was actually looking at.
Well, I could have switched over, but I was setting up for the show this morning. So, when he chimed in, he's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, that's a replay." Let's see, I got Duke saying he's muted. Nope, you're not muted, Duke. Not on our side.
His push to talk button is not working.
Ah, well, that'll do it. I see him lighting up, but I don't see anything coming out of him.
I don't even see him lighting up.
There he is.
No, there he's lighting up.
Ain't got nothing to do with us. You ain't got no mutes on you from what I can see.
Wait, the all-important, click the little gear icon beside your name at the bottom, and go to voice, and change your input device to your actual microphone.
That usually helps.
Yes.
Yes, of course. Discord does have a couple funky things, or you may just want to switch
It occasionally
to voice
changes
activated
things.
and back to push to talk real quick, and then just reset it that way. That usually works. But anyway, moving right along. Yes, Chris was here yesterday. Atos was on the set, and he decided to cause a little chaos. He started summoning people, and I know he promised some prizes, and he gave some away. Does anybody get anything cool yesterday, by the way? I never got a chance to ask anybody.
I don't even know who got what, if anything was actually handed out. I know some people, or I know List said that, hey, he gave out some prizes, but not to me.
Yeah, I didn't get anything.
Yeah. The two guys that just sit on the lot all the time didn't get anything.
Okay. Now, Patch Up was talking about the attunements, and yeah, I got to agree with that. That's Jack's biggest stance, but not exactly the way you were explaining. If water goes down, fire goes up. No, if you gain in fire, the opposite goes down. But if the opposite goes down, does not necessarily mean the other one goes up.
I didn't say that.
This is what Patch Up said. Yeah.
Well, I think he's just reversing the comment.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
it's like if you're gaining skill in fire, that drops your water. And that's the only way to balance what people are learning skills in, because it's a completely classless system.
But
you have to have some sort of check.
If your water went down, would your fire go up? Yes, no, not necessarily. No. Not necessarily, right?
Yeah. Think of the reading of the Lichkin, which raises your death by 100 and lowers your life by 100.
No, it raises your death attunement by 50. Let me pull this up on screen, because
50 and lowers it by 100
on me. Hold on. And of course, when I got the triggers for the soundbot, that doesn't help me much. I got to change that. Let's try that again. And who was that? Merrick Dragon is now hosting us. Thank you, Merrick Dragon.
And while Laz is looking for information,
it's plus 50 death attunement. Go ahead.
Okay. Go for it.
50% minus 50% healing modifier, and minus 100 life attunement. So you lose double the life. So it's not even an equal trade-off. You lose double on life compared to the 50 that you get for death.
Double and plus some.
And then, of course, it's healing modifier, which makes Justin's job a lot tougher when she's trying to heal me while I'm wearing that ring.
Yeah.
Or anybody's job, including mine, is my healing works like jack shit when I'm wearing that ring.
It works like Jack's healing? What?
And like Jack's healing. And of course, all the good spells that we have to do that, the death spells, only really work when you're this close to death. So, really they're worthless throughout the rest of the time, because they don't help replenish me when I'm halfway dead and I can't use the healing spell. So I gotta wait till that critical spell is on its way and hope that the random die roll that does not work properly, was gonna save my ass, because it never does. So hence I stopped even looking down that path, and I switched back the other way, and I went to life and fire, and that is just been pissing me off. So
that's until Chris turns around and balances things and makes it so that way fire is completely useless.
Now everybody keeps telling me that using Tap Soul only taps my life to give me focus. That does not help when my life is this far down. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey, you know what? Falcon's Lantern wants you to know that the random number generator gods hate you.
Oh, well,
And
they don't
that-
just hate me. It's just ask
and-
Pete Manoob about the random number generator gods. He's got the
They hate me.
T-shirt for crying
He
out
loves
loud.
wearing that shirt too.
He's got the T-shirt and the subscription.
Yeah. We're just pulling out soapbox today. I
Yes.
guess we're not doing anything.
Well, no, it was, just we're fielding questions. I got questions there. We're gonna field them. We don't get them every day, so when we do, we gotta take advantage of that. You know that.
Now, I have a question for Falcon's Lantern, who actually had a comment that is a ridiculous notion in the first place. If they're trying to drive more people away from the game, then that will be a
Okay.
great way to do it.
So List is telling me
All right.
keep hitting tap soul from mana to purposely lower your health. Okay,
Wait,
I have
hold
no
on.
problem
Hey.
lowering my health. That is not the problem. See, the NPCs do that just fine for me. Okay?
Hey, Laz, I had someone else I was in the middle of it, and you just cut me off for that
Sorry.
list comment. Yeah, you're killing me, Smalls.
What did you have?
Because Falcon's Lantern had said that this is a ridiculous notion in the first place, and I had a question for him. Are you referring to the concept of attunement with the raising and the lowering, or are you referring to artifacts?
Yeah,
With
let's
double plus punishment.
Death Tree, Necromancer. That means when I go up against undead, they should bow down because I could whip their ass just by waving my hand. Apparently that doesn't work in this world, so not going there. When I got 179 death attunement and I go up against skeletons and they kill me with one hit, we have a problem, Houston. Thank you. I'm sorry, Austin.
We got lots of problems,
Yeah.
anyways.
Anyway, on that one.
Lots of problems.
But,
Lots of problems. Lots of work and lots of things to happen still. And hopefully it becomes something where people are here for years.
Yeah, absolutely.
And thanks, Falcons.
So what was
Meanwhile-
his, what did he have to say there? I'm looking.
Oh, he's referring to he doesn't like the idea of attunement to balance what people are GMing their skills in, and actually making it to where as one goes up, it drops the opposing school. He doesn't like that idea because it thinks it'll
I'm
drive
not
people.
big on it.
I think it just forces people into some sort of specialization, and like as you found out after they tweaked
Well,
death
that's
to
what
not
I
work
was
on
doing.
undead.
We were told, hey, specialize and you'll get extra. So I went down that specialization path, and come to find out the specialization is not the path. The path is
Generalization.
Spifco. That's the path, man. Learn
The path
everything and
is-
spend. That's the path, not specialization. I haven't met a
Yep.
specialized character yet who's gotten that kind of bonus. And if you are that specialized character, come on down. I want to talk
that's
to you.
because there is no bonus for specialization. That's why.
Well, thank you.
Can y'all hear me now?
Hello. What's the damn problem?
What's the damn problem in here?
You got a
Fixing your
microphone
mic.
problem.
Good God, Gertie. Hey, I got something I got to bring up today on y'all's show. Now, y'all let me squeeze in here.
What do you got?
Look, I got some information come from somebody. I'm trying to open up an online bordello there in Owl's Head. You understand? Somebody got a hold of me and said that I might need to check the laws about online prostitution and whatnot, and whether or not it was legal to do it in the game and whatnot, because Portalarium stated that if it ain't legal in the United States, then it's not legal, or if it's illegal in the United States, then it's not legal in the game.
You're incorporated in Nevada, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
there
yeah,
you go.
betcha.
There you go.
It's legal.
Well, see, that's the thing. That's what I was going to ask. I mean, what y'all's inside? Because age verification was brought up. What y'all's thoughts on having a bordello in Owl's Head?
Well, I came down that bordello the other day, and I went looking for some lady company, and I couldn't find none. So first off, you really got to
Well,
do something
did you find
about
Knob though? I mean, you
No,
could have asked
well, Knob
for-
was across the street, doing his job over there. And he said he was off duty. He was tired. Zeke had been working him all night long.
What is this, Gillian? He says Serenite has a bathhouse. I mean, how that any different? Apparently,
What, is it a Russian bathhouse?
I don't know. I just don't know. What I do know is that it has raised some concerns in the community that there's going to be a whorehouse over there at Owl's Head.
Well,
I just want to make sure that I ain't breaking no laws.
Are you charging money?
Well, that was the thing. See, this person that got a hold of me said, well, now the gold can be sold as money. I said, yeah, but the gold is not for sale from Portalarium for money.
That's right.
Just because the players put an intrinsic value on the gold, that ain't none of my damn business.
That's right.
In game, it's really not an issue just because it's virtual. It's role play. It is fantasy, and so it is not reality.
Well,
So-
now, wait a minute. I'm actually going to have rooms in the TeamSpeak that people can come into and actually get it on.
So
That's like cyber stuff. Now, I call
ain't nothing wrong with hot chatting.
it's good.
Last I looked.
It's going to be a couple dudes in there just going at it. It's all good. I mean,
Unless
cares?
you're Anthony Weiner, talking to underage girls, you're pretty, okay to do that. I mean, Jack's even got the Tinder app for crying out loud. I mean,
I do. Since when?
Which one do you have? I know you had one of those damn apps.
well,
Yeah, look at the
Bumble?
smile on his face. Like I ain't talking.
Bumble. It's for networking.
Oh yeah,
well, guys,
networking.
if you don't mind, just kind of keep your ears open and research. Help me research a little bit about whether or not this is legal, because I damn sure don't want to get the FBI beating on my door and say, well, Mr. Cooper,
Okay.
we're going to have to haul you downtown because your shit online just ain't appropriate.
Well,
It is perfectly legal, but if you have children and you are worried about them encountering anything untoward, I suggest that you play in the game mode called Friends Only. So that way you do not see other players, and you do not have to deal with any kind of toxic comments or offensive comments that you may have. So if you party up, you set everybody up in Friends Only, and they are in a party, then they'll all be together, and you can play together as a family. So that is actually what my nieces do, because my nieces are 13, 14, and 16. Whenever they play, along with my brother, they play in Friends Only mode, and they all party together, and they just run around doing their thing. And that way they don't have to worry about seeing anybody else, and my brother doesn't have to worry about me or someone else saying something that he may or may not consider inappropriate.
He just found a way to separate them so that they don't have to be subjected to lunch with Laz and Jack. That's all.
And Patch Up, thanks for joining Discord. Yay.
Hey,
Did
that
you-
works. Yay.
You finally got that bot working?
Actually, they built it into Discord. They snuck
okay,
it in.
okay.
Yeah, so, yes, welcome, Patch Up. Welcome.
Yeah.
Come on in, join the family.
Yeah,
We're here.
Yeah, don't forget, if you want to join us in Discord, go to nbnn.info, click on the Discord button, or go to discord.me/nbnn, or message us in Discord, or download the NBNN app and join Discord that way.
That's right.
All kinds of ways to join us in Discord. No reason not to. You can hang out with all of us.
Yeah, I love that.
Old boy said he found a meth lab in Soda. Now, that's got to be illegal.
Well,
Nope.
I don't know. It's, not
Nope.
unless they're selling it in real life. But
Yeah.
again, I don't know. Is there a way to make concoctions in Ultima like that? And now, right now, our biggest problem, of course, is the loot drops of giving away that stuff. And of course, we've already addressed
They're
that.
killing me.
I know.
Yeah, they're
Killing
killing our business.
both of us. I'm telling you. Killing us alchemists, specialized. So I went right down the path that Lazarus always does. Lazarus always dabbles in the arts. He's always been an alchemist tinker. So I went right down the alchemy path. I went right to GM, and here we are again. Death Mage got screwed. Alchemist got screwed. I'm just gonna go Spiffco, man. That's all. He's gonna learn everything.
That's the only way to do it, is learn, build up that XP pool, so turn off all your skills, and then turn around and generalize and everything.
That's right. Now, of course,
and that way, as you need to switch up your deck while you're in combat, you can do so to completely dominate whatever you're up against.
Now, see, Merrick, that's really the great thing to do is
the basement meth lab. Yeah.
No. He makes his nieces do all the mining. Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. I tried to, but my nieces don't have the fortitude to do it.
Well, look here. We done got somebody hit me up on Whisper that's interested in joining the bordello.
I'm sure. We get all sorts of comments here. Of course, somebody says, Zeke sounds more country than me, and I'm from Oklahoma. Well, Zeke's from Texarkana, so I don't know if you get any more country than that these days.
Yeah.
And I'll ask that dude there from Oklahoma. You familiar with Roy, by God, Mercer?
I have no idea what you're talking about. But Falcon's Lantern, he says that most people will not take the time to GM everything except for some of the certifiable people. I know way too many of the certifiable people.
Yeah, I know. Well,
way too many of them.
Is Marguerite here? Marguerite, I thought I saw her. She's running around with like 14 GMs on her. But right before we got started today, I saw Jack doing something over on screen over there. It looked like he was getting ready for the NBNN drinking game. Matter of fact, he is ready. I see him raising his glass right there.
Well, it is Jack and Diet Dr. Pepper. And
Jack and Diet, I tell you. Jack drinking the Jack.
I know. So you're trying to say that it's time for the stand-up corner where the devs talked about weird things?
Unless we got anything else here. Julian's got 18 GMs, man. How can you do that stuff, man?
I have no idea. They're playing the game.
I guess, I've probably got more hours logged than most of these people combined, and
hey, but
just on Steam.
But your crafting out GMs are top notch.
Yeah, I've got a couple of those, but we don't brag about that.
Just remember, I racked up 1 million XP just from wood pulp.
Just a milling. I don't even know why. Not once, but twice, man. You want to talk about a sucker for punishment? Twice.
Yep.
I wouldn't even do that once.
Okay, so stand-up corner where the devs turn around and say, hey, I worked on this yesterday. I'm working on this today. Eventually, their information gets posted to the interwebs, and we get to interpret it. So this is Hump Day's
Hump Day
stand-up from yesterday, because today is Torta Thursday, where over in the art department, you've got Bob the Builder.
Cult of Bob.
Working on sleds. He's preparing for. He's preparing.
Are we going to be able to ride them?
Well, yes, we're going to be going tobogganing.
Yeah, that would be nice. If I can get on the top of the hill here at Owl's Head and ride down that road and knock people over on my sled, that would be really cool.
Absolutely. I'm waiting for the inflatable ball. That way I can just get in it, like run all over the place and bounce off balls.
Whatchamacallit ball? There's a name for those.
The death ball, so that way as I go off the cliff.
I saw a guy actually shoot a YouTube video. He spent the night on a lake in one of those balls. He filled the ball up, went inside, and floated and spent the night sleeping on a lake inside one of those things.
I watched the YouTube video of the guy going over the cliff in one of those balls.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's like, whoops.
You still go splat.
I'm not. Yeah, still go splat. Not good. Damon working on magic shields and death. Death.
We got enough death around here. That's not hard to do. Like I said, just hang out with me. You'll see death in all sorts of shapes and forms.
Yeah. And then Fletcher working on Elven Children. And the Mustache Helm.
The Mustache Helm. Should we let everybody know that Movember is in full force? Or are we going to even mention that this month?
Well, Movember is in full force. That is Star's charity of choice. And don't forget the Make a Difference items on the store are related to Movember, are still there.
Why doesn't get the fanfare like everything else does? I don't know. We'll have to talk about that later.
Because they tried to take over No Shave November.
That was the same thing.
Yeah, nothing. You hear the crickets out there? Yeah, nothing.
Yeah, nothing. The Ugly Fist was working on Norgard Barbarians and Baby Dragons.
Baby dragons.
He is pulling a donkey, and he is gone out and trying to procreate with all the dragons to make the babies.
Now, I'm not even going to touch that right now.
Why not?
Aren't we told that wasn't going to happen?
It is happening. I mean, you see the Ugly Fist is trying to make baby dragons.
Yeah.
It is happening.
Or are we going too far, and going that, they won't be tameable? Is that what we're going to hear? They won't be tameable, even though they're smaller versions?
I have no idea.
There's several folks I've almost got talked into coming into this game, and the whole reason that they're going to be coming in is so they can tame and ride a dragon. Now, how about that?
Well, again, we've been told that ain't going to happen.
I'll be damned.
Yeah,
Definitely not in episode 1.
Yeah.
Maybe in episode 4.
Dragons were not going to be tameable, and definitely not rideable. Hell, we ain't even got rideable horses yet. I wouldn't be thinking about tameable. Although we got plenty of people with horses here on the lot just waiting, raring to get on them puppies.
Well, if they're going to allow you to float around in airships, why not ride a dragon? Now, come on.
Well, when I actually see a rideable airship, then I will work towards asking for that. But until such time, I'd like to see a horse first.
Okay.
Wouldn't you?
Okay.
What's so funny?
I'm just watching Gex spank spec on my screen.
Well,
and especially when he started off with the courage salute and saying, "Do you see the spanking hand?"
I do pledge.
Then he went like this to warm up his hands, and then he just started spanking spec.
Hey, hold on now. She's actually got a bare bottom. How did they do that?
Well, it's she's wearing panties. It's just the angle.
Well, don't look like she's wearing nothing in that picture, but hey.
Hold on, I'm on my way. Hold on.
Don't
This
worry,
is what happens when you're not in the game and you're not on the set.
Yeah.
So that means that the almighty Gix Vargach is Matt. He's trying to make the satyrs do some emotes and working on some crafting, whereas Reed he's working on bugs and screenshots.
Bugs.
And the Novia map painting.
Thank you.
Over in design, Beezus.
The bees.
He's working on Release 48 recipes and quest items. I love how Spec is doing the whisper emote as she's getting spanked. She bends over a little bit. And then after that, we do have the Sea Wolf working on
Sea Wolf.
the White Guard world building and spawning.
Spawning.
Then no more Mr. Nice Guy, Damien. Working on the Solace Bridge outskirts. And Dan the Man
Brennan.
has discovered the entrance location.
Which one?
I don't know. I don't know, but he has discovered it.
He's discovered the entrance locations.
Yes. And Airy Fun, that is absolutely right.
Yeah, who is that writing that dribble? I'll tell you what.
It's the truth, man. I saw it on the internet.
You guys are too much. I tell you what.
Hold on. It's spanking the horse.
Change places there. I love this shit. I tell you.
See, Gix needs to move forward about like 6 inches, so that way the hand gets right on the cheek.
Yeah, I like Ekonda spanking the horse, man.
Yeah, the spanking of the horse was. Inspect needs to be taught a lesson. He is wearing his GIMP helmet.
Moving right along.
No, we're not. We're just watching Spanks.
We're just gonna watch everybody get spanked up here.
Okay, so Sanyo is working on conversations and quests. Lum the Mad has decided to finally start working on some daily quests and dialogue. See,
It'll work daily.
Yeah, something like that. You'll be able to do a quest daily.
So,
Now the real question is: Are they going to reset it like all the other times to where it keeps on progressing to where you can never do it?
Well, it's one of them things. The grind is real. So, I mean, am I really gonna want to go fetch the same item for the same person over and over and over again? I mean, it better be worth it.
Well, that and they need to like put all sorts of weird caps on things, and to me it's not hard. I mean, they could have left that animal hide quest in and then just like say, okay, you can turn it in once per day. And
I thought they did.
No. They turned it to the special animal hide.
Right, but you can still do that on a daily basis, I thought. You just had to go get the special hides. You just couldn't pick up hides that had in your backpack.
I just want my normal animal hides. The real question is that quest in Braemar for the guy that's buying hides still there?
Last I knew.
Oh, whoops. Did I possibly spoil a secret
one of the
for
very,
everybody?
very earliest quests, was...
Yep. Because I don't think that guy had a limit on things either.
Now, I know that they changed the, what was it? Lord Elmar here, the guard captain.
Enmar?
Yeah. Yeah,
he
they
sucks
changed
now.
his quest, for the...
Ectoplasm.
Yes.
I miss the ectoplasm. I really do. The ectoplasm was awesome. Great way to make some money. Why did they have to kill it? Great money maker. So let's see. Where am I at? Sorcerer Steve.
That's right.
Working on the Path of Truth mine.
Path of Truth mine.
The energy vortex is spawning the mine.
New mines,
spawning-
folks. New mines.
He's spawning landmines out in his backyard. So be careful what you step in.
Funny.
So he is leaving the logs all over the place. You have no control over what you're going to do. And from what I've heard, it's not just on the grass either. It is all over the place. I mean, he is truly trying to mark his territory with the mon-spining.
Shroud wants into some of that action, apparently.
I just got legal verification about online phone sex and bordellos. Would you like to hear it?
Sure.
Yeah.
Perfectly legal?
It's perfectly legal. Even between a minor that is not of the age of legal consent in one state to have conversation about sex with an adult. But it is a very bad idea to do so, because if the police become aware, they could easily think that they intend to engage in real life sex. But to have cyber sex and have discussion of sex, technically it is not against the law.
There you go. Bordello declared open. Yay.
Now, I would put a sign on your bordello that it's not open to minors.
Right, and you bet. As long as I put it on there, and as long as the people that are participating can, talk to each other about age and whatnot, between two consenting adults, they can do whatever they want.
Now, what you should do,
I don't know why.
What you should do is you should go to shroudmarketplace.com, go to Wolfdom Shop, get that cheese sign writing, and have them write out in the cheese 18 plus only.
And then set up a shop right next door that sells those fake IDs that says you're 18 plus.
Yeah, you could do that too. Let's see.
Cyber speckled spanking. I like that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where was I at?
We don't know anything about sexual acts or anything like that, as we have,
I don't know what you're talking about.
We've got voyeurism going on here while people are doing all sorts of things, halfway naked. I don't know. I wouldn't know anything about that here on the NBNN.
All depends on what monitor I'm looking at. It's either OBS or it is the actual nudes. So are we going to continue or no?
Sure.
We're over in tech.
We've got a couple minutes left. Little Bobby Thompson.
Working on combat mode visuals. Huh. That's interesting.
So more stuff to get in our way so I can't see what I'm trying to hit. Is that what they're telling me?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Don't know what you're talking about, Laz. Never seen anything like that.
And soda map. And
get
meetings.
all this stuff blocking my visuals, but I can't get a movable health bar so I can put that someplace where I can see it. I don't get it.
Somewhere where it's useful for you?
Yeah, somewhere it's useful for everybody, but that's beside the point. We're not going to.
Hey, don't forget, we just have to wait for that guy to come back from his
honeymoon.
Right.
Must be
and
a
then
damn good
right
honeymoon.
on it because it is super easy for that to be done. I mean, we're just waiting for them to come back.
Such low hanging fruit it was supposed to be
from his honeymoon, and they'll get that working. And soda map and meetings. Then Eric, we're working on bugs. And wait, hold on.
That's right. Take a drink.
And Seder animations. JY. He's lubing up the world item synchronization. Whereas Wizard Smoke. Working on some map content information update. Whereas the Deathbringer one and only working on quest visuals and visual effects support. NFG Rock. Working on the store architecture and soda map and meetings. Corey Kirk.
I saw him wandering around in game earlier.
Well, he was. Casilo working on Steam updates and soda map and partner architecture. Over in studio services, we have Barrick working on community spotlight and charity setup and announcements and telethon and the lack of a comma. Whereas the Attenwood, he's working on QA and sanity testing and Scrum support. See, what they're doing is they're going to be taking up that Australian rules football later on this week, and they're trying to decide: are they actually going to wear the headgear, or are they going to do it like the fun way and not wear any protection and not even something to protect their teeth? It's all questionable.
Things that make you go,
Yeah. Axe is working on Epic Data Architecture and CS.
Epic Data Architecture.
And finance support and the QA process review. Whereas Serafina She's trying to support the team, saying, "It's okay. You did a good job.
Yay, team.
It's okay." Okay. And
What's the
QA.
W stand for?
I have no idea. Wadio.
Radio.
NCS. And policy review.
Customer service.
Over and useless overhead.
And where is all the useless overhead?
You've
today?
got it.
Yes,
You've
Jay.
got an empty room in there.
I tell you what.
And the Dippy Bird.
The bird.
He was trying to crash my game, and he succeeded.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. Performance and memory leaks plugged in the Leeds meeting, whereas Hutch was working on the Nightmare statue and the dead hedge fence and lighting. Because you know what? There's no time to work on Halloween assets like November 1st.
After Halloween, that's right.
Absolutely. And that's what our dev said they were working on yesterday. It's all good. We don't have a Chris's blog, so we don't have him updating what he actually worked on yesterday.
Well, we know.
we-
he was here yesterday doing it, so of course I gotta.
Oh, yeah. He did a great job crashing my game. I mean, right in the middle
Merrick,
of the
did
stream.
you actually see the video? I know I shared that. You were probably in the. You were in the hospitaller meeting when I shared the video. It's great stuff, of course. If you know the original story, that came from Temujin and a drunken
What
rant.
story are you talking about?
We got Serafina going, what's the W stand for? Literally on tape, you know. I had her doing the liners. This is okay, you know, I want you to go ahead and just, you know, my name is, and you're listening WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. So she had it in her head, but she had the Radio Free Britannia, but she couldn't figure out why the W was there. And she's like, well, what's the W stand for? And of course, luckily for me, Justin was sitting in next to Bob, so I said, you got to go ask Justin. So she went into the door, and Justin relays the story. And I've got this all on tape. So it's just funny because she tells the Timmy story. And, you know, Sarah's like, so is that like, you know, WKRP? And it's like, you got it.
Yep.
So, yes, I did share the blooper reel in the hospitallers. And,
Okay.
yes, what's the W stand for? So, again, the joke is perpetuated yet again. What's the W stand for? Radio.
Yep. Radio.
You know, of course, Pete will tell you we had a great time trying to figure out what the W is for at his party.
It's radio.
And that's where we came up with radio. That's right.
Lots of recreational substances and alcohol contributed
I don't know
to discovering
about lots of
radio.
alcohol. I know that.
Okay. Lots of alcohol.
There was no alcohol at that event whatsoever. This coming in from St. Bernard's Medical Hospital here in Arkansas, by the way. Hi, guys.
Hey, there he is. How are you? I'm guessing you missed last night's events because I didn't see any coverage.
Well, I mean,
did. Whenever I looked at the clock, I realized it was now 10:30.
It was already too late and you'd just woken up, I believe. But anyway, for those of you who missed it last night, the EVL folks had their, what was it, the 8th annual or semi-annual, whatever it was, Virtue League
it was just the award ceremony last night.
award ceremony. Thank you.
Yeah, I was not in game, or I may have been in game, but I was not at my computer when that happened.
Season 7 ended last night, and Season 8 will begin on November 12th, if my memory serves.
Yeah, I can't get it right. I don't know. The list says 6. I say 8. You say 7. Maybe somebody from EVL chime on and let us know.
It's season 73. It doesn't matter.
That's right. I don't know
Yeah.
how they're figuring a season because, you know, they've had, never mind. We haven't been here 7 years, 6 years.
No, they've done. I think this is like 6 months of them doing the Virtue League or something like that.
Seasonal.
Look. No, it was the end of Season 7. Season 8 will begin. I filmed and captured Season 6. I broadcast that. I stopped for Season 7. I'll be back at Season 8. And 4 seasons a year, spring, winter, summer, fall, all that great stuff. So there are 4 seasons a year, so you do the math.
Okay. Yeah, 4 seasons a year, but, they don't put,
That almost makes sense.
Almost. Hey, it's almost as good as Shroud math, so don't worry about it. It makes sense around here. But it's about that time that we start wrapping things up around here.
And the Virtue League's moving to Saturdays, according to list.
I don't know if is that actually true or is that just rumor?
That is true. I have that email from Brickbat himself. It is moving to Saturdays, which is why I say I think the first day is on the 12th, but you'll have to check your calendar. It's going to be on a Saturday.
That would be the 11th.
Cool. Very cool. And of course, speaking of the calendar,
well, that thing that's available on the NBNN app.
Any calendars, but yes, that would be available on NBNN.info or on the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar app. That's right. You can get the app on the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store. Wherever your electronic device resides, you got a copy of the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar app waiting for you for free in your store. All you got to do is search for Shroud of the Avatar, Soda, or NBNN, or even better, just go to NBNN.info, click on one of the corresponding links, and it'll bring you to the appropriate store. Or if you're watching us in replays, use that QR code up on the screen, and that will bring you to the appropriate store as well. Of course, the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar app has all sorts of great links. You can see pictures and videos from all the events that have been happening. I had a guy hit me up last night. He's like, you think this game's going to last? Do you think people are playing? And I'm like, well, dude, we just finished, our third, annual gathering down in, Austin. We've been to many events. We've been here for quite a few years. I've been doing news show. Told him all about us and gave him the website. And he's like, okay, cool. Sounds like a plan. So
yeah, I was about to say, I've been playing for 3 years.
Yeah, I was going to say, we've been doing the news for almost 3 years here. Coming up in March, will be 3 years nonstop.
Is it 3 years?
Almost 3 years, brother. We've been here a long freaking time. I tell you what. Numbers don't lie.
You're going to drive me to drinking.
What's that?
I said I thought it was 4 years. See, I'm wrong again.
Nope. We started on St. Patrick's Day in 2015, and we in 2018 will be our 3rd year. That's right.
I started watching it at Hobloff.
Okay. You actually watched a real live show.
Yeah.
Those, yeah.
With the rubber chickens and all.
Rubber chickens and all. No script, actually at Lord British's Castleton properly in cosplay, proper cosplay to do the show. And of course, those shows are up on nbnn.info. Click on the link. But meanwhile, yes, you can check out all sorts of great stuff. You can get to the forums. You can listen to the radio. You can read the NBNN Daily Britannia, published 7 days a week. All sorts of great news from Shroud of the Avatar and beyond. And, of course, the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar calendar, hosted right here on nbnn.info. Go to nbnn.info. Yeah, you heard that right, nbnn.info. Shameless self-promotion.
.info.
Not
.com. .info. Just
Go to
like if you're going to WRFB, it's .rocks.
.rocks.
Yes. Then let's see. Don't forget that the Google Public Calendar, the Shroud of the Avatar Community Calendar, is an aggregate of all of the available community calendars related to Shroud that Laz knows about it. And if you want to add your events, or if you want to add your community calendar to this one, you need to email news@nbnn.info so that way your stuff can be added over here. Matt found all time. news@nbnn.info.
That's right. And again, you don't want to do your own calendar. I got a calendar. All you need is a Google account. I'll add you to the
Speaking of calendars, we also need to put together the NBNN yearly calendar,
The Christmas
which is
calendar.
all the greatest nudes in game. And those
Nudes
pictures do
at
need to be sent to
NBNN.info.
nudes at NBNN.info.
Man, I got one I can show them from down in the rise. Woo,
Well,
we got
you-
last good.
You just send that to nudes at NBNN.info, and maybe it'll make this year's calendar.
Yeah, maybe. Then after that, don't forget all times on the community calendar or central time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia time.
Britannia time.
Yes, 12s and 6s around the clock, Monday through Friday. You do need to tune in your ether amplifiers to WRFB,
WRFB.
Radio Free Britannia.
She's
For
rolling
that-
that calendar
For
on a
that
Thursday.
special show where two idiots interpret the news so you don't have to on lunch
with
us. At 6 p.m. this afternoon, or 7 p.m., I should say, you can always join Kaizen Phoenix Fire Malhari for the Phoenix Republic PvE nights and go explore all kinds of dungeons, caves, all kinds of weird things. You never know what's going to happen as you go kill stuff. At 7 p.m. is also the 70s at 7 on Radio Free Britannia.
WRFB. That's the
And
stand for.
at 8 o'clock, be prepared to have your ear holes massaged.
Gently massaged.
Oh yeah, after that probing they received last night, they need to be massaged by listening to Radio Free Britannia.
Hello, nurse.
And that's right, Nurse Justin's taking over the airwaves for Unmedicated Schizophrenia Part 2.
Yeah.
Yes, and the final event of the evening is also on WRFB.
WRFB.
And that is the Record Room. And that's our community calendar for this Tour to Thursday in Shroud of the Avatar.
Shroud of the Avatar. That's right.
Yes.
So what do we got going on in chat here? Time change this week. That's right. Don't forget, folks. You're going to get all screwed up this Sunday or Saturday night or whatever it is. Clocks go backwards.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah. So if
I'm
we're
not changing
here,
my clock.
yeah, if we're not here, don't worry about it. We'll be here at our normal time. Whatever time that may be.
We'll be here whenever we wake up and feel
right.
like doing a show.
Well,
Yeah.
you know,
Damn it.
unfortunately, we don't have the luxury of diva time. You know, we don't qualify for diva time.
We don't. Yeah, we definitely don't qualify for
No.
diva time.
Someone's
No.
spanking a pig over here.
What's that?
Someone is spanking a pig.
I was wondering what was going on over
Wait,
there. I was looking
he's
at
massaging the bacon.
that. He's getting that bacon ready.
Bacon.
You're just lucky Led Zepp isn't over here, man.
Yeah.
You're getting Led Zepp all
It's
excited.
a good thing it wasn't a sheep. I mean, if that was a sheep, we'd have some real issues. It's tasty bacon.
Like we ain't got issues to
Oh,
begin
yeah.
with around here. What are you
Oh,
kidding me?
we have issues. We have issues.
I tell you, I love this shit. All right, let's move it right along here. Let's see if I can get that.
Are you saying that we got to thank some people for
Well, not
things
just
today?
yet. We ain't that far along yet, but
Yeah, we are.
got to tell some folks that, of course, they're watching NBNN here on Twitch TV or listening on WRFB Radio Free Britannia. And, of course, if you want to join in, go to nbnn.info like Jack told you a couple of minutes ago. Use the Discord app there. Or go to wrfb.rocks, radiofreebritannia.com. Use the NBNN Soda app. All sorts of different ways to get on in here and join in the shenanigans. And, again, we got loads of people here. We got loads of people in Twitch. We got loads of people listening. And for those of you who happen to have our numbers, you can send us text messages while we're doing this. We'll try and get to those just as well. Don't forget.
I didn't get any text messages today.
I would
I'm
give
kinda
them the
shocked.
phone number, but I'm not set up for the
Yeah.
phone number. Yeah, we actually have a studio line that you can actually call in. I'm going to get that set up.
Although I
properly one day.
I never hear that studio line.
Yeah, well,
Thankfully,
I
thankfully.
could set it up to forward right to your line and ring. I'll set
yeah.
the late night hours to ring Jack's phone. That's what we'll do.
Does Scrota answer the phone for us?
I don't know. Scrota doesn't even play music for us, so I don't know if I'd trust him answering the phones. Yeah. He might sign a deal with Zeke and start making it a phone sex line. I don't know if I can risk that.
I've already got one person that's came to me. Then
signed
we're gonna have
up
a
already.
discussion on it. Yeah, we're gonna have a discussion. It's a nice little lady friend, and she's just real nice. We're gonna talk about it, and perhaps we'll have our first. What would you call it? Our first hostess.
Okay, so
Right,
when you get into the channel with that lady friend, is she going to be sounding like this?
She's
I
gonna
hope
have a
not.
mustache.
God, ever since that episode with Tits McGee, I'm kind of leery to talk to any female in the game.
All right. Anyway, moving right along. Don't forget to help support our sponsors, because our sponsors help support us. Least we can do is help support them. And of course, you guys did a fabulous job last month supporting the Airy Fund. Become a supporter today and play for a cause. The airyfund.org is bringing you those community causes that are closest to your heart. And of course, the folks at Portalarium. We are working with them to bring you the latest and greatest, newest updates to the charity stores. And the guys and gals down there are loving our ideas. We're loving working with them. And again, stay tuned. We're going to be bringing you a lot more. But don't forget, coming up this Saturday, we have the upcoming Extra Life charity stream event, which can be found. Let me see if I can do that without ruining it. Happening on the fort, so don't forget about that. And I guess I had to do that. And if you want to donate directly to the Airy Fund or one of the events that we are sponsoring, go to airyfund.org and look for the active campaigns that are going on. Coil more wands, putting the magic in your hands. If you're looking for a custom wand or stave, Arius Coilmore is the guy to go to. He'll write down what you want, and he'll make it just for you. Scrota's music service. It's Scrota. It's music, and it's a service. And boy, what a service he offers.
Oh, yeah.
The Britannian
Happy
Mining
ending every
Company
time.
wants you to come on down to Black Rock Cove, and of course to the new Dewdrop Inn located right here in Owl's Head. Dewdrop Inn, get your freak on right here in Owl's Head, or you can get your craft on over in Black Rock Cove. Black Rock Cove located in the Exeter region, in the Quell region, right next to the town of Exeter. And of course, if you need to know where Owl's Head is, well, just teleport to Jack or I. We'll get you right on over here, and we'll point you to the Dewdrop Inn. RelicsByRill.com for all your licensed Shroud Avatar swag. If you're looking for t-shirts, you're looking for hats, you're looking for coffee mugs, or if you want to get your hands on the elusive I love this shit NBNN bumper sticker, head on out to RelicsByRill.com. And of course, you can get your items right there on the website. All sorts of stickers, drinks, drinkware, wearables, hats, hoodies, t-shirts, tank tops, all sorts of good stuff. Rill's got it. And if you want to save a little money when you check out RelicsByRill.com, use the promo code NBNN when you check out. You'll save 10% when you check out RelicsByRill.com. WRFB, of course, bringing you the latest and greatest here throughout the week on the airwaves right here inside Shroud Avatar. Not going to go into that spiel because we got to give the folks over at Shroud Marketplace a little love before we step out of here today. Of course, ShroudMarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable needs. And Jack's going to tell you, boys and girls, all about her.
ShroudMarketplace.com. The place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. Is it 79 or is it 80 now?
80
different vendors.
80 vendors.
It might just be 80 vendors on Shroud Marketplace, and every single vendor is a different player of the game, and they're responsible for maintaining their own inventory and setting their own prices. And you know what? If you make a purchase, they're responsible for that trade as well. So you've got this awesome review system to where it's like you can go through and like do something like go to Cynesis stuff, and you can see that it's like, hey, you've got reviews, got item stuff. You've got all kinds of things. It's like, yeah, average rating 5 stars, average reviews 5 stars, and if you use the discount code Jack10 off, you can save 10% on anything
Did you
that is
have to
offered
put the 10
through
in? I mean, you could have just put another couple
Jack
letters,
off,
right?
I wanted some separation in there. Yes, 10% off anything purchased through Senesis stuff on Shroud Marketplace if you use the promo code Jack10 off until that coupon expires. Not only that, but you also have weird things like teleports and recall scrolls sold on Shroud Marketplace. Yeah, that's right. 3 different vendors selling teleports and recall scrolls now. It's
not tough enough. They're giving them away in the game.
I know.
I tell you, now you got to have competition on the marketplace. Y'all killing me, people. Killing.
Hey, I was the first to be selling them, and then some ass decided to undercut my prices.
That's right. Yeah, by a penny.
Not saying who it is, but I have undercut their prices now. Yep. Then don't forget also you can go ahead and you can do all kinds of weird things like, let's see,
cheesy
look for
writing,
accounts, game
service.
gold, all kinds of services, anything and everything game related. That's right.
And of course, it's that time of the day where we
time
gotta say
thank those sponsors.
Goodbye. We already thanked the sponsors. We got to thank the good
thank
people
the most
listening out there. That's right.
The most important people around here. That's you guys watching out on Twitch, YouTube, or listening on Radio Free Britannia. And those hanging out with us in Discord. We couldn't do the show without you guys, we do it for you guys.
I tell you, the room's full, Twitch is full, people listen on the radio. I love this shit. And of course, again, thank you all for your support. I remember days when Jack and I spent 6 months streaming to nobody. And
streaming to ourselves.
Yeah, thanks to your support, we're going on 3 years coming up. So we're going to maybe have a celebration for the first time because I know we haven't done anything for the other 2 years. But we got to get out of here for today. So till tomorrow, we'll be bringing you the weekend roundup of events happening over the weekend. I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. Stay out of trouble.
Never.
Don't touch me there.
That's my line.
80